Greetings everyone. This is Radhe, the UI UX architect of this project. Running a business where nearly half of your costs depend on raw materials isn't that easy. One price spike and there is a lot of delayed shipment can impact your profit, production and growth. While large companies secure better deals through stronger supply network, many SMEs still rely on limited contacts, middlemen and unclear pricing, often overpaying without reason. So, in today's volatile supply environment, procurement isn't just purchasing, it's a survival factor. That's why we built a secure platform that helps SME build the right vendor, compare competitive quotes, and achieve the best practices through transparent public and private reverse auctions. Let's see how it works.
Right. So this is Aryan Jain, the on-chain architect of RAPP, and the two key stakeholders of our application is a company and a vendor. If you were to go to a company and do the login procedures, you are greeted to this dashboard where you can see different options. Now, the first foremost important step which a company has to do is to create a listing. Once you are done by creating the listing, you can see that there's two options of network visibility. You could either keep it public or you could create private. So if you were to keep your listings private and be with only a set of vendors, you could do that as well. But what about the vendors? Like, how do you connect with those vendors? So there's this separate tab of managing vendors where all the vendors share you a connect request through this share ID. You share this share ID to those vendors. They send you a request and you have to approve them to complete your request process. And once the managed vendors are with you, you could create a listing in a private mode and select all the vendors which you want the listing to be visible to. Once you're done that, you could see the listings being created, and once the listings receive quotes from those vendors, you could see that I have the option to send to auction only and only when there are two or more vendors. And if I were to select this and send this to auction on the company end, this is how the reverse auction platform would look like, where as you can see this is the past auction, and this guy was leading, so he is the one who backed the deal. All of these are happening on chain. So as you can see over here, uh, under profile section, all the transactions have the blockchain transaction hash. It can be verified via this quick etherscan button, so you can choose click on that and see that this was an actual transaction on the Sepolia testnet. If you were to talk about the vendor proceedings, they are welcome to a similar dashboard. And as discussed earlier, there is the managed companies feature. Now you are able to see the different listings available, and throughout those listings, you have to basically, as a vendor, submit quotes. Once you are done submitting quotes and the company well escalates the listing to the live auction, then you are able to see the live auction feature being available. So another vendor section, as the listing was escalated to an auction, you could see yourself being able to be entered into the auction. And on the vendor end, you are only able to see your rank. So just like a traditional auction, no other vendor can see what all other vendors are the part of this. And this is how the entire process between the vendors and the companies work to bag the best and the most right deal.
Hi, myself Utkarsh Patel. I am the Austrian architect of this project RAP. So RAP is redefining how trust works in procurement by combining competitive reverse auction with blockchain verified identities. We create a system where every bid is transparent, every vendor is verified, and every transaction is auditable. Our hybrid architecture makes Web3 seamless for real-world business, removing friction while preserving immutability. We are not just improving procurement; we are building trust infrastructure for inclusive, efficient, and future-ready supply chains. So yeah, this is our product tap is about.